Hi guys, Alvin Schultz here with Polyscience. We're back from the farmer's market with a bounty of fresh local ingredients, and I'm going to show you how you can take a secret that's in every professional restaurant, cooking sous vide with the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional, and use it in your home to make quick, healthy, fresh meals for your family all week long. So before we start prepping our vegetables, the first thing we need to do is turn on our immersion circulator and heat our water bath to 85 degrees Celsius. With the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional, all you do is hit the power button, adjust the temperature here. You can work in Celsius or Fahrenheit, and let the water bath come to temperature. Now, while that's coming to temperature, I'm just going to work on some vegetables over here. A roll of vacuum bags and a standard vacuum sealer is a cheap, inexpensive way to start cooking sous vide. After you visit the farmer's market, spend a few hours as a family preparing the vegetables that you'll use throughout the week for all of your healthy, delicious meals. Here we've prepared some carrots and we're vacuum sealing them with just a little bit of butter to start cooking them in the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional. We do the same with corn by shucking each of the ears and bagging all of the corn together. With the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional, you can cook various different ingredients together at the same time in the same water bath. And there's no better way to cook meats than with the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional. Just sear each protein quickly, vacuum seal, and you'll have perfectly cooked proteins each and every time thanks to the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional. Now we'll go on to cook some chicken breast. Just a quick sear in the cast iron skillet and the meat is ready to be vacuum sealed. After just a few hours prepping meals for the entire week, we can then take some delicious, fresh Gulf shrimp, seal them with just a little bit of butter and lemon, and have a pasta with shrimp scampi on the table in just about 30 minutes. And because each protein is individually sealed in its own vacuum bag, we can cook them all in the same water bath with no fears of cross-contamination. We've whipped up a quick pasta dough using the vacuum sealer to speed up the resting process, and this rolls out beautifully in any standard pasta maker. In just under 30 minutes, you can have fresh homemade fettuccine, linguine, and this goes perfect with our shrimp scampi that we're going to cook in a delicious white wine sauce. Finish cooking our pasta directly in the sauce that we're going to serve it with, tossing it with the shrimp, the butter, white wine, and garlic, finishing with a little bit of fresh parsley. Here's the chicken that we par-cooked on Sunday. It makes a great, easy, delicious, warm Thai chicken salad on Monday. Simply slice the chicken breast very thin, toss with a quick dressing and some vegetables that we also prepped on Sunday, and you have a delicious weeknight meal. Using the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional, we were able to create this delicious, warm Thai chicken salad in just about half an hour. On Tuesday, we can take the pork chops that we cooked in the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional on Sunday, give them a quick breading, and just reheat them and cook the breading in a cast iron skillet. Because the meat has been perfectly cooked in the Sous Vide Professional, all we need to do is reheat it and cook the breading on the outside. This will be a delicious, moist, perfectly cooked pork chop thanks to the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional. And in just minutes, we have a delicious, crispy, mustard-crusted pork chop with fresh spaetzle and perfectly cooked carrots, thanks to the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional. Another great weeknight meal is a beautiful fillet of salmon. Just season it with salt on both sides, and this will cook in just about 15 minutes. You'll want to place it in a Ziploc bag with just a touch of extra virgin olive oil. The beautiful thing about salmon is it's going to be done very, very quickly. So as you're lowering the Ziploc bag into the water, allow the water to compress the side of the bag, sealing the top just before it goes in. While the salmon's cooking, finely slice some cloves of garlic and saute them in a pan with hot olive oil. Toss in some fresh green beans and you have a delicious vegetable accompaniment to a healthy weeknight dinner. In just about 15 minutes, the salmon's done, and plate it over the green beans for a delicious, quick and easy meal. Since our salmon was so quick and easy to make, on Wednesday night, we're going to sear some beef short ribs that have been dusted in fresh ground coffee, and we'll start to cook those in the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional. After we sear these in this cast iron pan, we'll cook them for 72 hours. After your ribs are done searing, just place them in a vacuum bag and seal with a little bit of a coffee beef stock reduction that you made earlier. Place them into the Sous Vide Professional and begin to cook for 72 hours. And because the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional maintains a consistent temperature, there's no work required from you. You don't need to check it or monitor the water. It's going to cook automatically and perfectly every single time. No vacuum sealer? No problem. Just use the Ziploc and water displacement sealing method. Here, we're individually sealing some Italian sausages with the peppers that we cooked earlier. Now we have 4 individual servings individually sealed so that as your family comes home from soccer practice, band practice, or a late night at the office, everyone can have a hot meal on their schedule. In just minutes, they can plate their own delicious hot Italian sausage and peppers sandwich. Another delicious weeknight meal is roast fingerling potatoes, vacuum packed with a little bit of butter, placed in your circulator in the morning, along with a beautiful veal shank that's been seared, chilled, and vacuum sealed with some tomato paste and fresh thyme. Put this into your circulator in the morning, go to work, and when you come home, you'll have a delicious braised veal shank. To finish the dish, simply cut open the vacuum bag and place the veal shank in a hot pan. Sear it again on all sides and add a little bit of canned San Marzano tomatoes for a delicious weeknight meal. Allow the shank to warm through the tomatoes and create a delicious sauce for your veal shank. Plate it with the fingerling potatoes and you have a wonderful weeknight meal. A great family meal to close out the week are fried arancini or fried risotto balls. Just take some cold risotto and form it between 2 spoons and let it get golden brown in some hot oil. Once they're golden brown, drain off the oil and let them rest on some paper towels. This is a perfect accompaniment to our 72-hour short ribs that have been cooking since Wednesday. Now that our short ribs have been cooking for 72 hours, All we need to do is remove them from their vacuum sealed bag and finish them in the same oil that we fried the risotto balls in. This is going to create a delicious, crispy crust on the outside of a perfectly cooked, medium rare, fork tender beef short rib. It's an unbelievable experience that you can only get by cooking sous vide with the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional. And there you have a delicious Saturday dinner. Farm fresh corn, creamy, crispy risotto balls, and a beautiful 72-hour short rib. All of this delicious fresh food was easy to make thanks to the Polyscience Sous Vide Professional. With just a couple hours of preparation on the weekends, we can make quick and easy, delicious meals all week long.